opportunity, to do what we do. Because yeah, we're talking about history, we're talking about things like that, but really, it's bigger than that for me. I realize that saying the right thing to an individual can inspire them to do so much more. Saying the wrong thing to an individual can really stymie where they end up in life. And I remember years ago, I don't tell this story much, but years ago when I was coaching football, I had a player. He was a very good player, very good defensive back. This is boys club, and we used to. He would always be laughing, like, son, what are you laughing? What's so funny, right? And started calling him Joker, and it stuck. I mean, Joker would joke around and stuff, but he would crush you on the football field. This was 75 pounds. And then the next year I had him, we called him Joker. Everybody called him Joker. 85 pound. He went to the next level up. They called him Joker as well. Years later, I was talking to one of my coaches, former coaches. I said, hey man, how's everybody doing? Asking him about different people. He says, oh yeah, everybody's doing this, and this. And I said, how's Joker doing? He says, man, I don't understand. He says, Joker felt like he had to take on that persona of being a Joker. And he says, and he just got in trouble after trouble after trouble. And then he says Joker was in jail. And it hurt me because I'm thinking, a nickname that I had started, he felt like he had to live up to that. And from that point on, I realized, you be careful what you say to young people because you don't know what gift is in each of these kids. You don't know where they're going to go. You don't know where they're going to end up. And so you always talk to them, as if they're going somewhere. And you guys know from the time I met you until now and forever, I will treat you guys like leaders. And leaders cannot do what everybody else does. Leaders have to work harder than others. Leaders have to be an example. That's what you guys have to do. I feel like a parent about to send his child off to college. For 18 years, you try to give that child everything you have. And then when it's time for them to go, you got to put them on the playing field. You have to watch them perform, and you have to stand back and watch. We have given you everything that we can give you for the past 4 days. And now we stand back and we watch you guys. We watch you guys become great. Life is a story, and it consists of chapters. Your Washington, D.C. 2013 chapter is coming to a close. The story continues. Your story continues. We tried to get the young men to treat the ladies like ladies are supposed to be treated. We tried to get the young men to do what men are going to have to do. Ladies, if some young man comes around in the next few years trying to date you, and he doesn't open doors for you, and he doesn't pay for you when he takes you out, don't give him the time of day. We ain't got time for it. Young men, some of you guys are going to probably want to be married one day. You want a woman who will appreciate those things. That is the type of woman you want to bring home. She's going to be the mother of your children. Let me just say this, guys. I pick up the newspaper. I see CEOs embezzling money. Political leaders caught up in FBI stings. We need people who are going to say, you know what? I'm coming to make a difference, and I'm not going to be bought out. I'm not going to sell myself out. And that's who you guys are. When it comes to technology, we need you guys to be innovative enough to come up with stuff that the world needs that we've never seen before. I don't know why a better fuel source cannot come from this group right here. Those guys don't want to balance the budget on Capitol Hill. They don't have to. We've got people right here who will gladly take those House seats, will gladly take those Senate seats, and do what needs to be done. You guys are great. You are becoming greater. There are 3 things in life, guys. You've got to remember this. If you want to be successful, these 3 things. And when I looked at these 3 things in my own life, when they were at work, I was very successful. These three things are this: character, competency, and chemistry. Character, competency, and chemistry. Character is doing the right thing when nobody's looking. It's not always easy, but it is the right thing to do. When I pick up the newspaper, I'm not going to have to worry about anybody from Salk being caught up in some sort of federal sting. I'm not going to have to worry about that. I'm not going to have to worry about somebody from Salk taking advantage of somebody. I will never have to worry about that. Embezzlement? Not in this group. You guys are going to be great. And you're going to have character. You will not be bought by anybody. Competency. The next few years, you guys are going to figure out what you do well. And when you do, you go after it. You be the best at it. When you get a job, when you've got a position, no one's going to be able to say, oh, they knew such and such. Oh, they were related. No. You were the best person for the job. And chemistry. You got to be a team player. You've got to be able to get along with people. You've got to be able to say, when the chips are down, hey, we're going to get through this. Don't worry. Come on, guys, let's work a little harder. People look in your eyes, they will be able to say, man, you know what? I think this person's right. What high school did you go to? Middle school. Minnesota? Man, a lot of guys in Minnesota doing a lot of great things. Yeah, to be you. You guys are great. Some of you will be in the House of Representatives. Some of you will be in the Senate. Some of you may be in the Supreme Court, one way or the other. Some of you may even be in the White House. Some of you guys are going to come up with inventions that nobody thought about. Some of you guys may be the next great military philosopher. But you guys, let me tell you, and believe this, you guys can change the world. We don't need everybody. This group right here, you guys, yeah, Salk from Minnesota. You gotta see it like that, guys. If you don't see it like that, nobody else is gonna see it. And I'm telling you right now, I got some horses coming out of Minnesota. I've got some princesses coming out of Minnesota. You guys are gonna rock the world. You guys are gonna shake up the world. Everybody up. Last time. Bring it in. I'm telling you guys, you better see it. You better see it. I'm telling you, you guys are gonna be so great. People are either gonna wanna be on your team or they will get off the field. But they will not face you. Because you guys are unstoppable. You guys are unstoppable. Oh my goodness. Greatness on 3. 1, 2, 3. Greatness.